It is that time of the year when Christmas decorations are set up in front yards all throughout the area.
And there's some outstanding displays out there and some very unique ones as well. John Last takes us on a trip to one of those displays in this edition of The Last One.
It's December, and you now can see Christmas decorations everywhere. You see a lot of angels and Santa Claus, and when it comes to animals, reindeer are a favorite. But I visited a house where there's a different kind of animal on display. This is the front yard at the Rick and Jane Hinman residence on Harbor Road in Harborcreek Township. A line of wooden penguins can be seen standing in the yard. It's an amazing sight for anyone who drives by. The tradition of putting up penguins for Christmas began about 30 years ago when the Hinman subdivision held a decoration contest.
We got some plywood and I cut them out to represent Jane and I and our 4 children that we had at the time. And she painted them in the penguin colors and we put them out and we won first prize.
The penguins were a big hit in the neighborhood. The Hinmans put the 6 penguins out every year, displaying them in different poses throughout the yard. When one of their daughters got married, it was decided to expand the display and add a penguin to represent their new son-in-law.
And then the other daughter got married and we stuck one more in and we just kept moving them down the line until they started covering the whole front yard. Once the grandkids came along, then it took a lot of space.
It's the March of the Penguins every Christmas time at the Hinman's front yard. There's 22 penguins representing Rick and Jane, their 4 children, their children's spouses, and 12 grandchildren. The line begins with the penguins representing Rick and Jane, followed by their oldest daughter, her husband, and their children. They are followed by the 3 other Hinman children and their families. Each family has their own special scarf for their penguins. Each female penguin is adorned with a poinsettia. A big highlight for the family came last Christmas when all 22 members of the family posed behind their penguin.
We've been wanting to get a picture like that for years, but we didn't usually get all the kids together and the snow all at the same time.
So, will this group of penguins ever expand? Will great-grandchildren be added to the lineup?
Absolutely. I mean, if they have them, we're going to make penguins for them and we'll make room for them out here in the yard.
With the last word in Harborcreek Township, John Last, Erie News Now.
It's a true March of the Penguins, my kind of display right there for sure. Christmas is not the only time a penguin could be seen in the Hyman's front yard.
Yeah, every time a new grandchild was born, again, Rick and Jane put out that small penguin to alert the neighbors of the good news. And one time it was even twins. What a great display in family tradition.